Ostend, it's game day 1 of the Basketball Champions League, and Ostend are the hosts as Palmeiras Patlas make their debut in the Basketball Champions League. The third place team in Greece, A1 League last year, take their bow in the Basketball Champions League. And what a tough ask it is for the Greek club to come to Ostend, one of the clubs that have played in the Basketball Champions League every year, all 3 years, and they're getting closer. They just keep coming up that one game short. But with the things that are happening in Belgian basketball at the moment, who knows what this season will bring for the host club. Coach Gladras there, sitting there waiting for the game to start. Here's the regular season Group D schedule today, with Bologna returning to the Champions League host Klaipeda, and this game here, both tipping at the same time. Well, to put it into context, Palmeiras Patlas finishing third in the Greek A1 League with this roster this year, finished one place ahead of AEK Athens, and we know what they did in the Basketball Champions League last May in terms of lifting that trophy in front of a packed house in Athens. Breon Brown making the trip into Europe from the Golden State Warriors. So talent across the roster for the Greek club. Ostend with a lot of returners. It's always great to have that continuity. Dusan Djordjevic, now 35, the point guard, has really been the rock that this team has been built around for the last few years. Vincent Kestelou, the Belgian international, as is this guy, Mark Mwema, and Coach Gudja still at the helm. The success of Ostend, Belgian champions, looking to just make that one step up in the Basketball Champions League.
And let's start the presentation of both teams, starting with Prometheas Patras.
Playing tonight for Prometheas Patras BC, number 1, Langston Hall.
So the visitors will be introduced.
Nicholas Hikas. Number 9, Nicholas Zayes. With number 10, Petros Geronikalos. Number 14, Leonidas
Nice blend of experienced and younger Greek players on this lineup.
Number 21, Tony Meyer.
Tony Meyer. Ryan Brown checking in.
43, Terrell Parks. And number 72, Lefkins Matsukas. Coach Makis Yanas and assistant coach Alexandros Vizimirakos.
Zeer goede avond. De eerste wedstrijd in de Basketball Champions League. Maak een staan ovatie voor Fino.
And the home team with the build-up, with the music, with the announcer. It's not a full arena by any means. But I think this team almost have to prove themselves, not only to themselves, but to the home fans. There comes a point where you have to stop being competitive and you need to start making it to the next stage. Dusan Djordjevic.
Luka Controlja. Nummer 6, Elias Lassisi. Nummer 7, Loïc Schwartz.
There's a number of players here who really have shown that they have the quality to be a major factor in Basketball Champions League action. They've just got to do it game in, game out.
Vincent Castelos. Met nummer 24 Chase Peter. Nummer 32 Marin Maric. Met nummer 32 Nemanja Djurdjic. Coach van Figos in this Daniel Jebja, assistant coach Thierry de Klerk.
Well, the coaches and players meet at the halfway line. What a step for this Greek organization to make it to the Basketball Champions League. Obviously, there's the powerhouses of Greek basketball. But to finish above Ike and Aris and PAOK in the A1 League is a massive achievement for the organization. And now they're going to want to build. They're going to build and grow. And this is a nice test for them. A perennial competitor in the Basketball Champions League in Ostend. Can they get the road win? You know what it's like in this competition. Get the home win first. And then if you can pick up wins on the road, you're in a great position in terms of qualification for knockout stages. But you have to defend your home court. And at times, Ostend have struggled to do that, especially early in the Basketball Champions League. They've got to be ready game one, especially as they're on their home court. Here's the third team on the floor from Bosnia, Montenegro and Poland, Mr. Zubovic, Rucic and Liska. They will take charge of this game day one regular season game. Ostend have always had issues controlling the glass, always had issues controlling tempo. And that must be a focus for the visitors. Get to the ring, get to the glass, really compete on the boards. This starting lineup, Jim Michaelos at the power forward, Octavius Ellis in the center. Those two in particular are really going to have to go to work. Alexander Lipovi and Christos Salustros and Nikos Gikas. A three-guard set for the Greeks. Shows you how this team is structured. Makis Diatlas, head coach. Coach is doing it in all sorts of different ways. Looks like he just told guys then who was starting. Starting lineup for Ostend, Yannick Dlezrion at the center. Djordjevic, as always, sets the tone. Chase Field had a nice season last year, and they go big with Vincent Castellou and Elias Lassisi at the small forward, who can be really explosive. It's a big lineup that Ostend have put on the floor by their standards. Try and control the glass.
Transition, keep these, no easy baskets. Get it going, get it going. Full press, play full press.
Ostend maakt een overprogramma's voor de starting five van Figure Stender. Met nummer 6 Elias Lassisi. Met nummer 13 Jan.
Well, you never know when it comes to Basketball Champions League action. You've had some regular season games at home as normal. Ostend unbeaten in domestic competition. Only one game in the A1 League in Greece. Prometheus got the win, so they have the 1-0 record. You've had pre-season, people will have views about how well your team is doing, but the only way you ever know is to put it out there in a competitive game. And with the travel and the atmosphere of a Basketball Champions League game, you've got to see it live. You've got to see the action to know where a team sits. In some ways, some of the teams that have had to go through qualification, and in some cases having to play 6 games to get to the regular season, they're already in the full swing of Champions League action. Well, welcome to Ostend. It's Basketball Champions League game day 1. Ostend in the yellow uniform as CC sets up the 3 is short. And Prometheus in the dark with the one leg of orange. Inside, outside. Turning the corner. Move off the glass. Inside, in control. And Jerome Michalos gets the 2. That's not a great sign for Ostend. Just soft on the inside. The 3 is good though. And Gesdelou, with his feet set, is going to stretch the floor. Knocks down the 3 from the corner. Inside touch, movement away from the basketball. Gas goes inside. Nice give and go. Oh, nice block. Djordjevic was not having that. This is where he lives. This is his house here. He's not having anyone come and spoil it. Gestelou moves it on. That'll be a real nice sign for Ostend. Gestelou, feet set in the corner, the other side. Same result. Feet set, knocks down back-to-back 3s. Gets himself squared up. And the scouting report must have said, make him put it on the floor. Popovic moves it on, inside touch. To the baseline for 2 and 1. Octavius Ellis going to work down low. Spins. And just Guizron cannot cope with that at all. Well, Sass gets no joy on the 3 throw line. Djordjevic into the half court. As he goes underneath the hoop and hooks it back. Nice finish. Zeron gets the pretty looking 2. Too much traffic. Ball's broken up but recovered and then stolen again. And we've got a mid-court foul. Prometheus, a little congested, trying to create where there was nowhere to create. Djordjevic outside, moves it on. Baseline penetration, gives a target, gets a finish. And taking it right to the heart of the defense. Nice hands, soft finish. And a nice 10-4 start for Ostend. Everything a little static for Prometheus. And kick. Attack the closeout, a lot of traffic. And it really is almost like a little pack line type defense. A lot of yellow on the split line, just building that wall. Djordjevic gets the ball screen, looks to create. He tries to drop it inside, and that's all he was trying to do though. Chance to run, 3-on-2 break. Great finish down the middle. Super finish. Salustras over the top of over the front of the ring. Djordjevic gets to the foul line, takes the little jumper, doesn't get the drop. And Prometheus in transition. That's a great step. That's a super step on the drive. Saw the opportunity to step through, took the lane there and drew the contact. We'll go to the free throw line. So Lustras peels himself off the floor, gets to the free throw line. Turnover again, and numbers down the floor. Quick release. Way to give it up. Way to share it and throw it down. Lipovi arrives and flushes it. Mid-range 2 is short. And Lasisi is always around instant offense. And we got a whistle on the spin as Lasisi was mismatched in the post, had to foul.
Foul number 6, Elias Lasisi, first foul. The foul by center backs for Dusan Zorvic is against Lukic Schwarz.
Baseline and sideline. Baseline.
Again, catch and attack. Great finish. That's a super finish. Lipovi at pace, turn the corner. Watch this. There's no way the defense is going to recover. Kostolu gets caught a little flat-footed. And Prometheus have the 1-point lead. 3 has gone down the other way. Is short. Great job. He cannot hold on to it though. And Lipovi's off, and he's quick. 3 on the end of the break is no good. Defensive rebound by Schwarz. He keeps it, wraps it to the inside. He's fouled and 1. No set. The defense never got control of where they wanted the ball to go. Deep penetration. Just dropped it inside. And the and 1 play. Completes the extra. Trying to stretch and spread the floor. Nice play. After the initial play, the back screen that just gave advantage and the help had to come. There's no one then to guard the back cut. Great execution. Prometheus tied at 13, got a new ball game and another steal. Finding the corner, open for 3, is short. Defensively, Lasisi can't hold, but fortunately for Desiron can. Oh, Schwarz tries to turn the corner, looks inside, cannot hold that pass. Poor decision. Yes, going the other way. Great pass. That's a super pass. Gas just found Ellis as he rolled to the hoop. Just gets it to where he needs it to be, right in stride. Beautiful execution of the early screen. And timeout for Ostend, they trail it. After leading early, they've been hauled back in. Exactly, coach is pointing it out. 5 turnovers is killing them at the moment.
They want to go pick and roll, Thunder. We need to catch pretty fast. And when you're catching, hey, last play don't exist. We go towards 2. First pass is fully open because this one is there. Hey, when they play pick and roll, now read, the guy is flipping.
Here's the ball.
First pass needs to come. Also, when they use the pick here, on the catch and
So as you'd expect, Coach Grija points out those turnover issues, which has given the chance for Prometheus to take the 2-point lead. Let's nip it in the bud right now. They go high on the entry. Moema looking onside. Will back screen and then pop. 6 on the possession. Driesen goes up, doesn't get the drop. Finally, it comes down to the defensive end. Gigas has it, looks to push. And if you're on his team, keep your hands up. He's going to find you. Penetrates, wraps the pass just straight to Moema. 3-on-1 break. Just have to find the open man. Behind the back is not what we need right now. And a turnover. 3-on-1 break turned into a turnover. Poor decision. Nemanja Jurisic. It's not the All-Star weekend. You're not up 20. Just get the 2, tie the game, get back on defense, let's play the next possession. Gas goes inside with a tough one. Ball will belong to Ostend. Ellis couldn't handle that one. It was a little bit lively. Schwartz in the half court. Moema will extend the floor. Double team comes in the block. Must be someone open. Needs to find the open man. Does so. Jurisic puts it on the floor. In the lane. Offensive with a push-off. And it's not been the start that the Nemanja Jurisic would want. Turnover, then plus another offensive foul as he just extends the elbow. Say it looks a little harsh. Langston Hall checks in. Ellis again with the ball screen. The 3 is short. Weller comes down with the defensive rebound. Another turnover. Livovic just picks his pocket down the runway and just flushes the 2. He's just quick. Checks out. No one getting back involved. And down the other end again, continues to be effective. Yannick de Lazeron. Lazeron just really strong on the inside. He takes space up, great footwork. Gets the 2, chance to close it to a 1-point game. Cannot do that. And the defensive rebound is Salustras. Hall will move it on. Ellis will hit the second side. Lipovi goes inside. That's a great look. That's a tremendous look. Defense again gets lost, and Salustras just cuts away. Gets himself solid, finishes the play. And Prometheus with 6 assists, will have the 19-15 advantage. Jurisic trying to back in, gonna spin baseline, comes back. Baseline was open, wraps the pass around, and again, Lazeron arrives at exactly the right time. No help side rotation, no one helped the helper at all. Ellis rolls, gets in deep, kicks, extra pass, wide open for deep. Is short. And again, Driesen coming up with another positive start. Looks like he might need some time on the bench. Running on a little empty at the moment. Well, it's a long 2 that they made. Buzat just gets his feet set, but he's on the 3-point line. Can't be a lower percentage start point than that. Langston Hall with a little ball handling demo. Tough one off the glass, chance to run. Swartz gives it up. Buzat has it behind the back, almost turns it over, turns it over because Lipovi's on the floor. Lupozzi is everywhere. And the ball should go to Prometheus. And Alexander Lupozzi is literally everywhere. Tremendous quickness. Watch this. Cuts it off. Gets a piece. Wants it. Uzovic just trying to bend over and pick it up. He's not going to be. He's never going to hold on to that. Lupozzi just quickness. Seventh turnover for Ostend. Hall again. Possibly too much dribble, then wraps it. The tough two from the elbow is short, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Well, if you're a Prometheus fan, if that's your first quarter of Basketball Champions League action of the season, you're going to be content. You're on the road. You're in a good place.
Hey, we have a lack of focus of you.
Number 7. Παίζουμε στο entry, παίζει
We go under. Oh, you stay. Another thing here, we don't need
Well,
turnovers
numbers
like this, guys.
impressive
Hey,
across the
they
stats
να
line.
πάει
With
αριστερά,
one
παίζουμε
exception,
ένας-ένας.
which will be
No
turnovers.
help, no help. Left and 1-1.
7 turnovers for Ostend have really allowed Prometheus
don't
to
need to go over
stay
here.
close.
He tried
Because
to
Ostend
go
the shot,
five.
though, he likes that.
Now, but 5 down with the continuity.
Well, that's a very comfortable fan there with the earplugs, the bed, everything courtside. Ostend catering for everybody here. Start of the second quarter. Prometheus with it, 19 apiece. Again, they get a great action off that curl. Little stop, little finish, and great touch. Sonny Meyer gets the 2. Loic Schwartz gets Ostend into the half court. Musa attacks it, just finger rolls it beautifully over the ring. Nadim Musa. Again, the closeout shows the drive lane, and no one wants to step in and take that drive lane away. Hall at the back of the hand, just about recovered by Meyer. Long 2 is good. Leonidas Keselakis with the long 2 inside on the end of the break. Penetration, moves the steps back, tries to go up on the second move, doesn't get the drop. And the foul's blown. Maric in the game for Ostend. Ostend are a little deeper this year. They've got enough size to go a little, they've got rotation. Maric is the last guy in the game. He's big. He gets the work, draws the contact. Prometheus with the 2-point lead. Not really sure what we have, but what we do have is 23-21. End line possession for Ostend on the wrong end of a 2-point margin. Goes to the inside. They can't get it to drop. Maric can't get the jump hook to connect. And Hall has it. Oh, they were patient. Great screen. Tremendous execution. Watch this, feet square, knocks down it. Rion Brown just finished the play beautifully. They're going to play one-on-one this time. They make jab down, move to the middle, left-hand hook is good. Jurisic gets the 2. They'll settle him down after that shaky start. Hall looking to turn the corner. Got a little bit fancy on the pass. Recovers the ball really well though. 7 seconds on the possession. Well, they could have put it up. Rion Brown turned it down, then he's fouled on the 3 of Mark Mwema. Why? Why on earth do you do this?
Foul number 9, Jean-Marie Mwema. First foul.
Castelou will check back in. Mwema sits. Second is good. Rion Brown. Jurisic going baseline, draws contact, he's fouled. End line possession for Ostend. Well, nice move to the inside with the soft finish. And Maric just connects. Vasilakis moves it on. Oh, it's another beautiful release by Brown. If you do not make him dribble the ball, he is just going to punish you. 6-point lead for Prometheus. That's offensive. Wouldn't mind seeing that again. It's in Castelou. Let's have a look. Well, there's the leading with the arm. It's not so much the actual contact. Brown again, moves it on. Great find. Attack the closeout and fouls. Torres just attacked the closeout. Greek basketball is just so good. When these guys are learning how to play the game, you get a closeout, you attack it. And you don't have to be super quick. Your timing is good. You attack the space behind the recovering defender. And you find yourself with advantage. That's all you're looking for. And Zarelis just does a marvelous job at demonstrating that. With Carlos Zarelis opens it out to a 7-point lead. A little danger here for Ostend. 6:50 to go in the half. Substitutions. Chase Feelers checking in. Always gave real steadying influence to Ostend last year. It goes to the post. Jurisic inside now. Almost has it knocked away, but he's fouled on the way up. He'll shoot the throws. Don't have to foul this, do you? You have him, you've got him under control, and then everyone wants a piece of everything. Really need to tick the scoreboard over Ostend. Jurisic, 4 points personal, 2 from 3 from the field. They ship it, got a whistle away from the basketball. Whistle well before the shot. And if I was coach here at Taras, I would be very happy with how my team was following the plan, sharing the ball beautifully. Defensively, they're working hard. They're getting the ball into areas that they want it to go to as Moema checks in for Ostend. Inside, outside, extra pass, open three is good. That's how to share it. Penetration gets the defense turned, and then they share it with 2 extra passes, wide open three. It's like a shooting drill by that stage. 3 under pressure is short. You can see the difference there. Boveras with numbers down the floor will pull it out. Halfway through the second quarter, they lead it by 9. And you're not even aware of them opening out the lead. Their pace is just conducive to them playing half-court basketball. Tough one on a fadeaway is no good. Don't know if Brown needed that one. Looking to spin baseline, help has to come, needs a pass. Much better defensive effort by Prometheus. No one turned their head and lost their player. Great thing about tournaments, competitions such as the Basketball Champions League, of which obviously the Basketball Champions League being one of the highest level competitions there is around the world for clubs, is just a contrast in styles that puts on the floor to face each other. You know, coaching-wise, it's a huge challenge to find a way to counteract your opponent and get your game on the floor. As he spins to the left hand and is fouled on the miss. Chase Fiedler again, making the right things happen. George Michigan check back in. Schwartz sits. Substitution the other way as well, as Christos Salustros checks in. Yeah, they're going to get 2 because it was knocked away. It was an attempt to knock it away. If they'd left it alone, it would have just been 1. Watch this. There's the 2. There's the fingertip touch. Paul. Great pass. Great pass. Greek club basketball running the pick and roll. And you heard Coach Rieger talk about it. You heard him in the timeout saying, get underneath that pick and roll. So there's no rolling option. Moema deep in the corner for 3 is good. Right, Muhammad now finding some rhythm at the offensive end. Jean-Marc knocks down the three. 6-point game, 4:30 to go in the half. Mid-range 2 is good. Salostros gets another one to drop. That's some nice, great touches there, Zarelis. Help comes again. Double team felt, extra pass. They scramble. Muhammad, same spot, same time. Can't get it to drop. We've got a whistle away from the basketball.
Foul number 42, Nemanja
Now,
Đurđić.
Prometheus will shoot the two.
Second foul. Providing applaus for Nemanja Đurđić. That's Jan Dizino.
It's making a 10-point lead. If you're watching this at home and you're just taking the game in, I'll be amazed if you're not sitting there going, how did this get to 10? Prometheus have just been so efficient. Assisi has it. Assisi gets it into the half court. Fila puts it on the floor and hands off. Đorđević trying to turn the corner but comes back. Again, a lot of traffic, wraps the pass around, and it's a little slow. Wide open, Fila for three is good. Great execution out of bounds. Super screen. There's the screen, got a picture of it right under the ring there. That's a big screen as well by Yannick Dezieron. Đorđević with the foul for no reason at all will send Hall to the line. That's just a crazy foul.
First foul.
Timeout, 3:36 to go.
Don't react too well on pressure. We need to have a patience, like Dusan do with the ball. Prepare your side, then screen coming, use the screen. But hey, let's communicate in defense with, hey, first of all, if it's towards two, here we don't hedge. Behind the flat. This guy follows, this is bump on the roll, okay? If they want. But, hey, too much points we received. Those easy threes. Everything on the pin down, we late. We need to score more than in offense. Let's go once now with the three regular. Okay.
Wow, great start to Basketball Champions League play here for Prometheus. They lead this 44-35 with 3.5 to go. Đorđević just about beats the trap, gets it off to Muhammad, and gets it back. Muhammad wants it in the block, gets it. Great, really good defense. Muhammad was forced off the block, no angle. Nine turnovers for Ostend. And I think they've compounded that. with the technical foul. That was just good defense. There was nothing wrong with how the defense is played. And Brown misses the free throw. Struss will inbound it. And after the technical foul, we're still as you were, 44-35. Ostend has got to find a way. I don't think they win the game with it at this tempo. Wow. And Nicolas Gikas is just having a game here. Whistle as Djordjevic draws the foul.
Second foul for the 10 minutes.
Gikas has had 6 games for Greece in the World Cup qualifiers. The World Cup qualifiers that have seen Greece already qualify for China. With the issues with players released for the World Cup, Gikas has really grasped that opportunity and then he's bringing it into club play. That's again how to understand what's happening on the pick and roll. Ellis gets the L1 with the tough fadeaway. There may be some confusion or a lack of acceptance of it, but just the execution on the pick and roll, different level, never straight, walking through. Clear foul. Brothers have a chance to get to 50 in a really high-scoring performance with 2.5 to go in the first half. Uwema comes down with some attitude on that defensive rebound. Djordjevic takes the early ball screen, gets his feet set, turnover, recovered. Djordjevic floated for 2. Yes, needs a pass. Ellis handles that one. Does really well to handle it. That'll be a travel. Opportunity for Ostend again to eat into the lead. Malic checks back in. Djordjevic comes out top. Gets the Maric ball screen. Hard show by Ellis, takes that away and does a great job getting back. Maric just made a huge hole. And Fila just filled it up. Maric just created the drive lane. Fila filled it, threw it down. Nice little spell for Ostend.
No catch out!
He's right. Djordjevic. No filler, Djordjevic.
Next one, let's go. Hey, it's okay. Don't pick. No call. Down pick, clear, play, don't pick. Pick pop. Αν σου κάνει αλλαγή, ανοίξε τώρα, βάλτε στο post, flare pick. No foul.
Bro, screen him. this one. No, hey, Marin, screen here, Jamar, dribble, hand off, quick, and search. I want to... Here we go. Hey. Slow.
So 1:37 to go in the half. Feet set, switched off for three, is short. And again, Brown and Ellis all over the glass. Big time effort to get to the offensive glass. You've got to like the way this Prometheus' lineup is playing. Really has got lots of things to like about what it's doing. Joe Michaelos will check back in. Brown's going to come out if he makes the second throw. Prometheus are looking a nice unit. They have options from the perimeter. They have guards that can share it. They lead 10 here with 1:15 to go. Brown's going to sit. Mwema's going to sit too. He's replacing Babuza, who really did do a nice job coming in. Nice rip through. He's trying to find space, kicks it. 5 on the possession. This is with a 3, is short. And again, it's a great effort on the glass. Everyone in a black shirt just boxed and went after it. 10-point lead with 40 seconds to go in the half. Really trying to stretch this now. Vikas has it. Will take the ball screen. Ellis dives. Vikas into traffic. They just about hold on. 5 on the possession. Struss has it. You know where this is going. Goes up with a 3. Is short. Djordjevic in transition, almost contrives to throw it away, and Ostenchik hold for the last shot. Djordjevic is fouled and he will go to the free throw line. Ellis, to an extent, is suckered into the foul.
Number 32, Ellis. Wychodzi na pas Marin Maric, zaraz Juliusz Pas.
Djordjevic makes the first.
And timeouts.
4.2 seconds to go. Prometheus will take the timeout.
Messi, Gikas, Hall, Lang, Lipa, Brown, Salou το out.
Salou makes the out of bounds.
Set a screen. Έχεις παίξει στο κέντρο και ένα στη γωνία. Όποιος πάρει την μπάλα,
Set parallel screen.
ανοίγει, άνοιξε το drive μέχρι μέσα.
Set the screen, see the middle.
Και έχουμε πάει στις γωνίες. 5 κοντίστε. Έλα εδώ. Άσου να τελειώσει να μην σας δουν μέσα.
Don't run with them here. Wait here. Hey, in a funnel here. Wait. Okay? Clear.
Can he get it away? All the way down the floor. Oh my word, what a play! Oh! Brown with the flush. 4.2 seconds, they share it, he flushes it. And Ostend just look at each other with palms up.
Zodat we weer eventjes geduld. De referees gaan checken of het laatste score juist is voor de shotclock.
I think they're going to check. It looked, well, in real time, I don't think anyone can tell. Now you'll be able to tell. Going up. Ah, that's good. That looked good to me. What a play. Basket counts. What a finish to a half, and it just underlines how well Prometheus have played, how much of a game plan they have executed. They lead it 53-43 at the half. That is a way to take your bow in the Basketball Champions League.
See you in a few minutes.
Statistical-wise, Ostend 71% inside, 50% from the three, yet they trail by 10. And in a minute, you're going to see why they trail by 10. Everything else is pretty level in terms of stats until you get to this page. 10 turnovers to 4. They have just not taken care of the basketball. Neither team is really making it hard for the other team to get what they want. Apart from that stat, take care of the basketball, Ostend have a real chance. They're right in this if they take care of the ball. But that is a great first half of Basketball Champions League basketball. Brown with 10 points, with 2 rebounds. Gikas has been superb at the point. It's a great start. Top scorers, Brown, Ellis, and Salutros, Jurisic, Djordjevic, and Ziron have the points in terms of leading point scorers for Ostend. That's a great first half. Pretty easy equation for Ostend. Take care of the ball, you're in the game. Turn it over, and this team make you pay. We'll take a break. We'll be back in around 10 for the second half. We'll see you then. Well, welcome back to Ostend. What a finish to the first half. Comedeiros were good for the period, yet absolutely phenomenal performance for them. Kobe in particular was very, very good. He has pulled all the right strings, but the finish, which gave them the double-digit lead at the half, 4.2 seconds, full court, ends with a dunk. It'll be all over the Basketball Champions League app. Don't forget, there is the Basketball Champions League app that you can download for free from your normal sources. Follow your favorite teams, get all the news, customize it how best to suit you. I think there's a few new Prometheus fans after that first half. Can they finish the job here on the road and get a crucial road win? Start of the fourth then, Djordjevic has it, moves it into the half court. Sisi moves it. Jurisic, Djordjevic gets it. Will take the ball screen. Jurisic dives, gets it short, goes to the spin, and makes another move when he didn't need to. And Ellis just plays solid. Lipovi has it. A lot of dribble. Get it to the man who's going to pass the basketball. Gikas has it, looks underneath. Pulls the trigger for three, is short. Djordjevic gets the rebound, nice pass. In transition, Kestelou goes and turns it over. Another Ostend turnover and another Ostend turnover. Look upstairs for Ellis in the break. You can see it coming, he's on the runway. Takes off, throws it down. 12 Ostend turnovers have absolutely killed them in this game so far. Sisi goes with a tough one and lays it in for two. Assisi just debating about who fouled him, I think. The extra point. Nice pass. Again, this is just orchestrating. Puts it out in front. Djordjevic just turns his head. Recognition is so quick.
Djokovic, second foul.
Cass has just been phenomenal. Will come and collect. Turns down the ball screen, looks for the pass, needs a pass, just drops it in. Silakis can't get it to drop. And Djordjevic, they've got to stay aggressive here, Ostend. Don't get into a chess match of a game. She goes up, blows the little gimme, great follow. It's a tremendous follow by Djordjevic. Just outworked his opponent here, just created something out of nothing. He just misses the gimme, Djordjevic is on it. Great job on the glass. This goes up for 2 and 1.
2 points, number 8, Gikas.
Third foul by number 20, Dusan Djordjevic.
There's Gikas with the 2. Again, the defense is playing the pass.
Gikas.
Ten-point game. Ostend need to find a way to change the, I think, to change the tempo. That's a foul. Foul's called on the Lipovic.
Defining a last for Dusan Djordjevic.
Djordjevic will sit as Swartz checks in. Wow, it's a great finish. Nemanja Jurisic. Well, he missed the easy one. Possession on toe a goal and made the tough one. And now it's Theris' turn to turn it over. Game has become a little more Ostend-like now. A little bit more controlled, and what am I talking about? Almost turned it over, nice pass. Well, they got lucky. They almost turned it over. But Fila was faster than anyone to it. It's only a 6-point game. And Ostend, having almost turned it over yet again, get lucky and take full advantage. And Fila gets the assist.
Stay. 52, play 52. Say 5 up, 5 up. Leon, this, Nipa, this.
Hey, watch the back door, they might go over the top now.
Chai. Change direction down. Pin down. Look back door. Go, let's go. We go once with a flash. But create me flash situation that become this. And the player
spacing, roll, 4, go there. 3, sorry, 3 man, go there and we follow, okay? Let's go. Hey, 2 fouls.
Six-point game, 6:54 to go in the Fies. Trying to re-establish the same rhythm they had in that first half. It's come a little bit, you've got to credit Ostend. The defense has stepped up a little here. Brown, he's back in the game now, way short. Defensive rebound is finally collected by Schwartz. He'll bring it, chance to cut it to 3 or 4. Cass has it, moves it on. Brown. Oh, they won't get that. Great challenge. Zalakis got the most confidence building penetration down the middle. Defensive rotation, little duck in. Jurisic, great pass. Tremendous duck in. Brown undersized in the low block. Brown picks up the personal. Salou will inbound. Jurisic will get it off to Schwartz or on Salou behind the back, gets inside off the glass for 2 is good. We got a 2-point game and Ostend are on a roll here. The timeout has not changed a thing. Lipolvi looks at his options, has to back out. Schwartz. Lipolvi, a lot of dribble, finds himself in the same place. 5 on the possession, baseline penetration, it's knocked away. Schwartz is on the floor. It's going to be a 24 violation anyway. Great effort by Ostend. A chance to tie or lead it now. Almost. Salou gets it. We got a new ball game with 4:52 to go in the third. Ostend have dragged themselves from 10 down to tie it up. Hall gets it to the corner. Round to the middle, kicks it. Hall with a ball handle again. Likes the matchup. Steps back, takes the long 2. That's way short. And Ostend, from being second to every loose ball in the first half, have just picked it up. Matthias have been pointless for 3 minutes or so. Jurisic in the lane, gets to the left hand, can't get it to drop. Good defensive effort by Sarelis. Hall wraps it in the corner for 3. It's good. Meyer with his feet set, just strokes it. Right, Jurisic with a little slip on the screen. And it's Ostend, the team now making the decisions out of the pick and roll. Hall. Three is short, defensive rebound is hauled in by Castellou. Schwartz in transition, looks at his options, turns down the chance to penetrate. Jurisic going to work on the inside, doesn't get the right hand hook to drop. Hall. And there's a foul by Schwartz. Meyer again outside the three. It's just dropped a back-to-back three. Took it from the corner, then takes it from the top. Turnover for Ostend. The Achilles heel just returns. And all the work to tie it up has almost been undone. Lipovic for three is off. Defensive rebound is hauled in and owned by Desiron. Schwartz into the half court. Sissi puts it on the floor, tries to create, has to back out. Again, the dribbler's taking him nowhere, takes a tough one, and Lipovic's fouled him on the floor.
And timeout Austin.
Now listen, we continuously doing same mistakes. No problem, we get a basket, but I don't want you here. Here. Exchange, screen, come down low, forward flash, back door. I'm even with. Listen, hey. We are there now, but you're getting now 2 threes, naive. Listen. We have 14 seconds. We go with the 2 down with the back screen for Yannick. Okay? We read if it's something. Sidelines, baseline, two by baseline, 2 down, okay? Hey. 2 down. Hey. 1 foul to spend, no easy baskets. Hey.
Peter trying to go to work on the inside, tries to do a little shoulder, doesn't get the drop. And Bruntheris now with 2 to go in the third, lead by 4. But we have a game here. Hall outside, looks for some action. There's a bump away from the basketball. That'll be the 4th team foul for Ostend. Little pick and pop action. Meyer goes to work with a jump hook, is good. Sissi into the half court. Schwartz sees a little separation, can't get the 3 to drop. Defensive rebound from Terrace, just re-establishing the control they had earlier on. Oh, Lustros gets it off to Hall. Brown trying to go baseline. They're going to call that blocking.
Number 6, Elias Lassisi. Second foul. Vervanging awards voor Vincent Kestelot. We zijn naar Sona Blama.
Kestelot sits.
En ook applaus voor Elias Lassisi in zijn plaats. Dylan
Brown on the free throw line, 12 points personal. Sissi will sit. And Brown goes 2 for 2 from the line, and they're building the lead again, back up to 8. All the hard work done early in the third being undone here Fila moves it on. Muema, inside out. Chase Fila outside, skips it. Muema keeps it alive. Buza with a three is short. Great work on the glass. What an impressive performance by Yannick Deseron. Gets the offensive putback. Good looking three is off. Wilson just outworks and outsizes Brown on the glass. That's a chance to go to the free throw line for the extra. Nemanja Jurisic checks back in. Hall with a pull-up is short. Defensive rebound again. Not a lot of activity on the glass now for Prometheus. Last 30 seconds of a third quarter. There has been a third quarter of momentum swings. Tough move off the glass for Nedim Buza. Just stayed compact, controlled, took a little contact. Prometheus trying to hold for the last 5 seconds. In the corner, wide open, extra pass. The three is gone, way off. They got a shot they wanted. Salustras couldn't knock it down. And the fourth quarter set up perfectly here. Ostend have closed within three. They trail 65-68 at the end of three.
But what we'll do? You are low.
Hey, offense.
About offense.
5 down.
We play 5 down.
5 down. Good defense. 10 minutes score. Play defense.
5 down.
Well, they go upstairs. Oh, what a way to start the fourth. Well, they overplayed the screen. Brown went back door, gets the dunk. What a way to kick off the fourth quarter. Muema in the block is fouled as he spins baseline.
Second foul, number 50, Stanislas.
That's all, one down. Leo, you ready to help? Walk in on the shot. Hey, I got it now. I got it.
Usyk goes baseline, help comes early. Swartz for three is short. And again, it's a great box out and a crazy foul. But Buza, no need at all. He knows it. 5-point game, 9:23 to go. A little bit of soccer. But Hall, throughout that whole play, was just looking for the one option, so the defense played the pass. 9:08, 70-65. This one's got a long way to go. Hall has it. Looks baseline, turns it down. Breon Brown just throws it out of bounds. Complete misunderstanding. Turning the corner on the screen. Boozer has it, steps back. On the line, though, is short. It's just not a great decision. Feet on the line at that stage. Turnover, though. Hall, 3-on-1 break. All they have to do is hit the open man. That one. Jurisic gets to the backboard, lays it in. Slackers just really should have just let him have it. If he's not going to foul him hard. Leonas Kazalakis just gives him a chance to make it a 2-point game.
Final advice for Yannick Guzman is on that.
Wait for the shot.
Gets the extra. We got a 2-point game. And Jurisic has been a big factor in this second half. Really has played strong. And Boozer again just gives one to the book. Swartz off the glass, doesn't get it to drop. That'll be chased down. Leonidas Kazalakis has it. Lipovi, guarded by Muema, who guards him, keeps him off the... Stepping out of bounds. Hall steps over the sideline. Chance to tie it or even lead for Ostend. Oh, another mistake again by Ostend. Turnovers have just killed them. In the lane. Turnover the other way though. Jurisic again is fouled as he's going up. Will go to the free throw line. You know what? I think it's a bit of both. It's not an unsportsmanlike foul. It's a genuine attempt to play the basketball. And Prometheus' turnovers are now catching up Ostend. Hall's going to sit. Jurisic to tie the game. Way short on the first. Makes the second. They haven't been able to get over the hump until possibly now. Lipovi moves it on. Gas stops, pops, and no good. Lipovi's on the glass. That'll come back to Gikas. Turns the corner, gets in the lane, lines it up for three. Sultras has dropped it from deep. Djordjevic spins, feels some contact. Boozer has it. Jurisic in the lane is fouled and will go back to the free throw line. Chance to close it to 2. Jurisic again continues to be impressive. "18 points personal, 6 from 10 from the floor. And most of his misses came early. Ugas steps back, can't get it to drop. Lipovi's on the glass. Brown for 3, just in rhythm, knocks it down. Djordjevic gets to the middle, nice pass. Just goes up. Oopsie doopsie on the far side of the ring is not the answer. Not with 6:14 to go in the fourth, down 5. Ugas in the lane, steps back for a short 2, it's good. And they've opened it out to a 7-point lead again. And that man, Ugas, gets in the lane here, gets a little separation, little step back for 2. 7-point game, timeout, Ostend.
Hey, we're doing a great job, then we fuck up with the 2 offensive rebounds in a row.
Obviously, it's a really intense situation down there. If you're offended by the language, we apologize, but
They are in a bonus.
you can
We have 2
understand
fouls to
where
spend.
coach is at the moment.
One-on-one situations off the pick. They want us off the pick, hey. Opposite. Wait. Now he was popping, wait. So, hey. Now, because it's 5 men on 4. 4 men on 5. Pop. Switch that. We have 2 fouls to spend. Hey, listen. Go once with the 2 and 2 punch. Okay? 2 and 2 punch.
Djordjevic into the half court. Again, they find ways when they just do the smart things. Easy layup, but the activity away from the ball created the drive lane. Inside, outside, yet another 3 is dropped. They're all queuing up to knock it down, and another turnover. And Ostend have just got this self-destruct button that they just keep pushing. Ugas gets in the lane, goes with the left hand, can't get it to drop. Jurisic comes down with the rebound. Just in the lane again, going to work, shows the little right hand hook. Oh! And Fila can't get the putback to go down. Fila with a new 14, puts it on the floor, he's fouled on the penetration. And for all their woes, Ostend, they still only trail by 8.
De van Master David Boes en Jean-Marc Molla en Hulmaat Elias Wassizi en Vincent Westeros.
So Ostend have to do it all again. 2 for 2 from the line, though. Cuts it to 6. Just under 5 to go in the fourth. There's more than enough time here. It's just, will they make good decisions? Brown has it, needs a pass. Back cut. Great help by Fila. Foul off the ball. That's the difference. Those are the plays that are the difference. Great read by Fila. Just comes across and stands. No chance of picking up the foul. Meyer commits the personal in the loose ball situation. We walk the floor. And now the three throws become the issue. Points. Jurisic doing a great job. Started slowly, found his rhythm now. Gas has it. Great first step. Brown in the lane takes a tough one, somehow gets it to drop. In the air, somehow gets it to go. But again, it's a shot where he's in space. Fila looks underneath, no job. No pass there, goes off the glass. Poor Jurisic's on the glass, great rebound. Ball fake goes back up for 2. Doing a great job on the glass, gets the offensive rebound, puts it back. Little ball fake, everyone takes it. The guy in the top row took that one too. Gas comes off the ball screen, comes soft. Really trying to control it now. It's time and possession. Gikas step back for the 2 is good. Got the switch. They were always going to separate. Opens out the 8-point lead. Djordjevic is off for the 3. Defensive rebound this time is hauled in by Kastelakis. Yes, doesn't want a ball screen yet. Wants to take time out of the game. His team are up 8. Likes his matchup. Lipovic. Oh, sweet from deep. Knocks down the 3. It's not hard, is it? It's just so well executed. Djordjevic goes inside. Fila steps through. Gets a little traffic. Step back 2 is short. Great work on the glass. And Djordjevic gets it back. His team down 11. Needs something to happen right now. Fila on the inside, goes to work. And Kestelak gets the 2. They've got to do something to get the ball out of this guy's hands. Gikas is just running this whole game with 2:20 to go. He's going to kill the clock. He's going to manage time while in possession of the basketball. Now he's got a mismatch, gets the 3 away, is long. Kept alive, defensive rebound falls into the hands. Jurisic and Djordjevic has it. Looks down low. Fila finds wide open, deep from 3 is short. Pestelu can't control it. 1:52. Timeout for Promethilas. It's a 9-point game. They're almost over the line on the opening day of the Basketball Champions League.
Guys. Είναι 9 πόντους και δεν ένα 52. Play all time, Όλο τον χρόνο. Παίζουμε, πρόσεξε. Παίζουμε head. 5, Nipa, 4. Lang here. Ryan, Gikas. Hey, this.
When we found the ball. No, get off. Here. Okay. Wherever we go down, we play
Από κάτω είναι η μπαλά. Stay. Corner. Deeper corner. Good spacing. Πάμε να πάρουμε το φάουλ.
Ball will come when a big, they will switch role. Find these two guys. Go off the catch to the layup situation. I had 2 fouls to spend. No easy pass. Well, it's a tough ask now, but they've come back to tie it, to be 1 down. Ostend haven't managed to get over the hump. They're down 9, 1:52 to go. The ball belongs to Prometheus. And Hall's back. UCAS gets a little spell away from the basketball, but he has just been dominant. They're gonna let him keep killing the clock here. I'm not sure there's enough time for Ostend. Hall. Extra pass. Gigas in the corner for 3 is way short, but he will gather it. Great vision. Well, there's the whistle. UCAS feet set off the screen and just strokes it for 3. Makes it a 12-point game. They have it again. Lipovic throws it down, puts an exclamation mark under a tremendous opening night performance by Prometheus. UCAS with a beautiful little feed. Watch out. 14-point game. Just about hang on. Well, they answer with 3 now. Is it too much? A little bit too little, too late. Now, CC probably is the answer. 11-point game, 41 seconds. Make that a 9-point game with 41 seconds. Still only 3 possessions. But they need a stop, and they need a quick stop. Because Hall and Gikas and Lipovi in the backcourt are going to try and run this off, and Ostend are not getting after it. Hall steps back, toes the line. It's short. Schwartz at pace. Got to go early, surely. Well, they chase Vida off the free throw line, goes up for 2, gets the drop with a tough move. 7-point game, we're in the last 10 seconds. I think this one is in the book right now. They take another 3 from the corner, way off, and that will do it. Matthias have come into Belgium, have come to Ostend, and have got a big opening day win. They win it on the road, 93-84. That was an impressive performance by a club that looked like they have a future in this competition. Different options, strength in the bench. Statistically, it's a phenomenal performance. 72% from 2, just under 40 from 3. Did a good job all around. Only 25 rebounds. Well, there's not many missed shots, so it's not surprising. 16 turnovers for Ostend. Well, it got better with that number at the half. It was had such a decisive bearing on how this game was structured out. Duricic was very good, 20 points. Brown was excellent with 21. Cass with 3 steals, 3 turnovers. He also had 13 points, 7 assists. Chipped in with 2 rebounds. There's always a contingent of traveling Greek fans. That means a lot. That means a lot to that organization. 3rd place team in Greece last year. 4th place in the playoffs, 3rd in the regular season. Find themselves in the Basketball Champions League and have announced their intent. So that is a game day 1 win for the Greek club. Prometheus, and a proud coach. Coach Giatslas. Well, he has some quality. It's not beat about the bush. Nicolas Gikas has spent the World Cup campaign on the Greek national team. And he really did orchestrate that performance. And outside him, he has some explosive talent. Rion Brown in particular, Langston Hall. Brown, we always know about. Lipovi, Ukrainians really did make a massive contribution. They got above the ring with Ellis. But the same issues are there for us then. If you take the 10-11 turnovers away in the first half, they're not down 10. It's a completely different game. And as well as they did to get right back in it and tie the game, you're chasing, you've chased the game, you have no need to chase. And all you have to do is take care of the basketball. A couple of mental breakdowns where they gave up offensive boards. But they're right there in this group. Turicic had a really nice game, brilliant second half, almost got his team over the hump. But when they were asked the question, Pierce always had an answer. Gikas was more than often the orchestrator of that answer. Oh, this place summed it up. Start of the fourth quarter. Rion Brown flushes it on a back cut. Pass went a long way too. Pass went from literally closer to the halfway line than it did the three-point line. So the Belgian champions have dropped a game at home. That is huge. You really do not want to drop your home games. If you want to get into the knockout stage, you build it on a great base of home performances. But they came up against an inspired team. It'll be interesting to see how this team progresses as the tournament moves on. But for tonight, they're in a great place. They come away from home, get a win, led most of the night, shot the ball incredibly well. Contributions from across the roster, which is always important. These schedules become very tough. Domestic stuff at the weekend. And then European action midweek. Well, that's been a great night of Basketball Champions League action. Prometheus on the road. Prometheus get the win. It's always a pleasure to come here. Nothing less than that tonight. But for the moment, for the first week of action in the Basketball Champions League, it's good night.